This tutorial is for assignment DropZone Practice. The first thing you need to do is to open up Microsoft Word. If you do not see the Word icon on your taskbar, then you need to go over to your Windows menu, scroll down. These are all arranged in alphabetical order. Go down to the W's and click on Word 2016. Double click on it to open it up. You may get a message that asks you something like, ask me later is one of the options. Click on that, ask me later, and then click accept to get rid of that message. That happens when you use this app for the first time. Then finally, you'll get to a screen. We'll have some kind of templates and an option for a blank document. Double click on the blank document. And the first thing we're going to do is to name this document. So I'm going up to my File menu, click on Save As to give it a name. Double click on that. And then I have to tell Word where I want to save this. So click on Browse, double click on it. Now you're going to save this in your drive so that only you have access to it. You don't want to save it on the local drive. You don't want to save it on the desktop. You're going to look for your name as you scroll up and down. Look for your login. So here's my login. If I did not see my login, the other option is to click on this PC and scroll down, and you'll see some options on the right. And you should see your login information over here. So again, I'm going back to my list. And I'm going to double click on my drive from here. Now in the file name box where it says Doc1, click there, and you're going to give this file a name. In this class, whenever we're putting files into the DropZone, we have a specific pattern that you have to follow so that I know whose file is whose. So you're going to type your last name. I'm going to pretend my last name is Smith, space, my first name is Judy, space, time block, TB, and I'm going to pretend Judy's in time block 1, and the file name, the assignment name is DropZone Practice. So I'll just type that in, and then click on the Save button. And I know my file is saved with the name because it should appear at the top of the screen. So now I'm going to type in the information for this assignment, and I have to type in my first and last name, press enter, type in today's date, and type in something about the weather. And I'm going to say it is sunny and chilly. And I'm going to save this information. So I'm going up to my file menu. Click on Save, not Save As, because Save As will ask you for a name for the file. We already named it. We just want to update it. So click on Save. Another way to save it could have been to click on this Save icon. And a third way to save it, if I hover over that icon, you'll see the keyboard command, Control and S, to save my work. So now it's saved, and that's good. But I cannot do anything else with it unless I close it, because I need to make a copy of it, and I cannot make the copy of it in Word. I have to go to a different program. So I'm going to minimize this, or X out, doesn't matter. And the program that I need to use right now to make the copy is called File Explorer, and the icon is a yellow folder with an upside down blue U. So I'm going to double click on it to open it up. Now I have to find the file that I just created. So I'm going to scroll and look for my drive again. It must be up at the top somewhere. Oh, here it is. I'm in it. So make sure you're in your drive. And then you need to look in the list of files that are there. I have lots of files. You probably don't have as many as I have. But I need to scroll down to look for mine. So when I find the file that I just created, Smith Judy TB1 DropZone Practice, and yours should have your name on it, your time block. I'm going to hover over it, and the blue bar will let me know that that's the file that I'm hovering over. I'm going to right click. Try this again. And a menu will pop up, and I'm going to choose Copy. So I just made a copy of that file, and it saves it temporarily. Microsoft saves it. And now I have to put that copy somewhere. So again, I'm going to look for the list of places where I could possibly go and find DropZone. So then you should see a list of teachers' names. These teachers are at the high school and at the middle school. So click on my name, double click on Healy, double click on your time block, and I'm pretending Judy's in time block 1, and double click on the name of the folder for this particular assignment, and this is called DropZone Practice. So double click on that. No one has pasted any files in here yet. Judy will be the first one. That's why the screen is empty. So wherever my cursor is in the white space, I'm going to right click with my mouse and click on paste. And File Explorer will paste a copy of the file in this location. And you should see all the way over to the right the size of the file. If it says 0 kilobytes, then you know you did something wrong. You probably did not make a copy of your file. You probably tried to make it the copy from Word, and it just doesn't work. You have to go through all of the steps to save your work, minimize it or X out, then go into File Explorer, and then make the copy and paste it into the DropZone. That's the end of this tutorial.